Alright guys, starting this video off with some training highlights for my bench day on Tuesday. Just the first and last sets of bench. It was 215 for 4 sets of 8. Everything was really smooth. Fairly easy session. The upper body days are always just much easier than the lower body days, so I didn't bother to show all the sets. It's just not that taxing and kind of boring to watch, so just the first and last sets here. One thing that happened on Tuesday is that I didn't eat enough food before or after training because I was at work. This was between clients, and had too much caffeine and was really jittery. So by the time I left work, I was very ready to get home and eat. And this is what I ate right here. It's kind of an egg scramble because the pan was sticking, and a big pile of broccoli. More excited than I should have been to eat that. And here's my training from earlier today, Wednesday. 5 sets of 6 with 365 on squats. It was a tough day again. Last week it was tough. This week it was tough. Although I think last week's session with 360 was probably a little bit harder, despite what my boss who just walked by thought. I guess he wasn't there to see last week's session, or he might have reacted the same way, but you'll see him walk into the frame a few times, and that's because he's afraid that I'm going to fail. And I appreciated his concern, but I was pretty confident that I'd complete every set this week, especially after last week, because, like I said, this felt slightly easier than last week, but still very hard. And my right hip is still gradually improving, still definitely not 100%. Thinking that it probably won't get to 100% until I take a week off or take a very serious deload. Squatting this frequently, it's not going to have time to really heal completely. I feel like there's a little bit of inflammation in that tendon on the right side, or multiple tendons, so I just don't expect it to go away overnight or anything. Just foam rolling the crap out of it, both hips specifically, and hoping for the best. But I'm still able to squat, and it's definitely not feeling as bad as it did the first couple of days that it really bothered me, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I definitely looked like a stereotypical bodybuilder today. My coworker actually commented on it. Between sets, I was just sitting on the bench with my hood up, kind of hunched over, I guess. Really, I'm wearing all the clothing because since I've been getting leaner, it's much tougher to warm up. My joints just aren't as insulated or lubricated as they had been. So it takes me a lot longer to warm up. And when I have this on, I feel like everything is very warm the entire time, and I just feel more comfortable during the session. Plus, I still haven't tightened the Enzer, and it fits pretty much perfectly when I'm wearing something fairly thick like the Nerd Fight Club hoodie you see here. And I just wear the hood up so the bar doesn't sit on the hood. So I don't want it sliding around or feeling funny back there. I want to make sure that I've got it in the groove. And I kept it up between sets because when I take it down between sets, I tend to forget to put it back up, and then it ends up in my way again. There's my boss coming over here to make sure I don't die. Much appreciated. Alright, if you've made it this far, I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and don't if you didn't. I'll talk to you next time.